I've been using a stiktek tape from Harbor Freight for about 10 years now. Some people complain about this tape, but I've really had no trouble at all. I just bought 10 more rolls of this stuff. The inside of the tube looks a little different, but we'll give this new stuff a try and just make sure that they haven't changed anything. I put in a lot of outlets with this stuff. Let me go ahead and wrap it around. Go a couple wraps on an outlet box just to make sure that the connections don't touch anywhere. This seems like the old stuff. You kind of have to wrap around. It seems to stick to itself. We're going to leave this for a day and put it into some different conditions as well, just to make sure. So yeah, that seems to work like the old stuff does. Here's another roll of Harbor Freight tape you can see from the inside imprint. And this is probably quite a bit older than the other stuff, and it seems and feels just like the new stuff. I'll wrap some of this around a wire nut. I'll start it on the wire nut in a wrap, and then we'll give it a good pull like this. Just kind of wrap it around a little bit more. We'll cut this off and then put it into some harsher situations. I'll throw it on this heated bed on this 3D printer. It's really hot. I let it sit here for a while. It seems unaffected, but I've got a better test. Put it in this heat treating oven at about 160. So I'll set it in here, and then after this I'll throw it in the freezer for a while, and we'll just see how this tape does. We'll program this for 10 minutes at 160 degrees. We'll close it up and see how it does. While this is firing up, I'll show you some other ways that I use this tape. I put this on probably about a couple months ago, just to kind of hold this hose together so it's not unraveling all over the place. It's definitely sticking to itself. It's been out in the snow, so it's working pretty good. Because it's so low cost, I don't mind using it for situations like this. We'll open this up. Yeah, it is definitely warm in there. Now I did see that little piece fall. I'll keep this in a little longer. I really want to see how this stuff's going to work. This oven will keep its heat almost indefinitely. Definitely warm. Let's see how it did. Still holding together. Now this one did kind of peel up a little bit. Right now it's colder in the freezer than it is outside, so I'll go ahead and put them in here for a while. It's been in here for a while. Let's check it out. We'll pull it apart and see how we did. Through the years I've used all kinds of electrical tape, and I've used the 3M as well, and it's really good. The 3M tape stretches more than this stuff does, but I have found that probably 10 or 15 years I've been using this. This stuff will do the job. It gets things done. Took me a minute to find the end. It's right here. So we'll get this off of here. And I'd say it's really does a pretty good job for the price. When Harbor Freight puts this stuff on sale, it's probably about 50 cents a roll. I'd say for 50 cents a roll, it's good. Now if you did want to have a roll of the 3M tape versus this, you could do that. I've done that. So as far as electrical tape goes, I'd say this will do the trick.